Hi, in this video we will understand distributed ledger technologies, Bitcoin, and BNB Smart Chain. Our content is distributed ledger technologies, DLTs vs traditional databases, how does blockchain use DLTs, Bitcoin, and lastly we'll see BNB Smart Chain.
So, distributed ledger technologies. A distributed ledger is a type of database that is shared across a network of computers, allowing all members to access the same information and enabling transparent and secure changes to be made to the ledger. DLTs are systems that use distributed ledgers to store and track transactions or other types of data. Blockchain is one of the examples of DLTs, often used to create and track cryptocurrency transactions. Their decentralized and transparent nature make DLTs suitable for use in applications where security, trust, and change tracking are important. DLTs can be used to store and track legal documents such as contracts and deeds. Because DLTs are transparent and immutable, they provide a secure and tamper-proof way to store and manage legal documents. DLTs can be used to track the movement of goods through a supply chain from the raw materials stage to final product. This can help to improve efficiency, reduce waste, and increase transparency in the supply chain. DLTs can be used to store and track medical records as well. This can help to improve the accuracy and security of medical records and make it easier for healthcare providers to access and share important information. DLTs vs traditional databases. Let us first talk about centralization. A traditional database typically has a central ledger controlled by a single entity or organization. In contrast, a DLT has a decentralized ledger distributed across a network of computers, and it's not controlled by any single entity. This centralization makes DLTs more resistant to tampering and censorship. Transparency. All transactions or other types of data stored on the ledger are visible to all members of the network in distributed ledger technology, distributed ledger system. In contrast, traditional databases often have restricted access and are not transparent in the same way. Immutability. Once data is entered the ledger, it cannot be altered or deleted. This makes distributed ledger technologies well suited for use in applications where it's important to maintain an accurate record of transactions or other types of data. Consensus mechanism. Traditional databases typically use a centralized system to manage and validate data, whereas DLTs use a consensus mechanism to validate and record transactions. This can be a proof of work algorithm like the one used by the Bitcoin blockchain, or a proof of stake algorithm like the one used by the Ethereum blockchain. How does blockchain use DLTs? DLT is a decentralized system that stores and verifies data in blocks, which are added to a ledger in linear chronological order. Each block contains a hash of previous block and other metadata, creating a chain of blocks linked together in a linear fashion. DLT is resistant to tampering and censorship because it's distributed across a network of computers and is not controlled by any single entity. This makes it difficult for anyone to alter the data on the ledger without the consensus of the network. There are many different DLT platforms, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB Smart Chain. These platforms are used for a wide range of applications, including financial transactions, supply chain management, and even voting systems. Bitcoin is a decentralized peer-to-peer cryptocurrency that uses a blockchain to track and verify transactions. It's the first and most well-known cryptocurrency and allows users to send and receive payments without a central authority. One of the main advantages of Bitcoin is its decentralization, which makes it resistant to tampering and censorship. But there are also some drawbacks. Scalability. The Bitcoin blockchain has limited capacity and can only process a small number of transactions per second. This can make it slow and expensive to use, especially during periods of high demand. Energy consumption. The process of mining new Bitcoin requires a large amount of computational power, which consumes a significant amount of energy. This has raised concerns about the environmental impact of Bitcoin mining. Volatility. The value of Bitcoin can be highly volatile, which makes it difficult to use as a stable store of value or means of exchange. Lack of regulation. Because Bitcoin is not controlled by a central authority, it's not subject to the same regulations as traditional financial institutions. This can make it difficult to protect against fraud and other types of financial crime.
BNB Smart Chain. BNB Smart Chain was launched in September 2020 as a high-performance blockchain network for decentralized applications. It is designed to provide fast transaction speeds and low transaction fees, making it an attractive option for developers looking to build new applications. Let us see some of the properties of BNB Smart Chain. High performance. BNB Smart Chain can handle up to 100 transactions per second, making it one of the fastest blockchain networks currently available. Low fees. Transaction on BNB Smart Chain typically costs less than 1 cent, making it an affordable option for developers and users. Cross-chain compatibility. The BNB Smart Chain is capable of interoperating with other blockchain networks, such as Ethereum, through the implementation of cross-chain communication protocols. This allows for the transfer of assets and information between the BNB Smart Chain and the other blockchain networks. EVM compatibility. The BNB Smart Chain is equipped with Ethereum virtual machine compatibility, which allows for the development of smart contracts and decentralized applications using the Solidity programming language. We'll understand Solidity with its all details in part 4 of this course. Staking. BNB Smart Chain staking mechanism allows holders of BNB to stake or lock up their tokens in order to help secure the network and earn rewards in return. So there are also other properties that we need to understand in detail about BNB Smart Chain, and we'll get into its detail in the third part of this course. So that's gonna do it for this video. I will see you in the next one.